Hi, everybody. Hi, Spiritual Badass Group. How are y'all doing today? I'm coming to you from Pennsylvania, where I love the water and I love salt baths. I started making myself salt baths to soak in about twice a month. What I had been doing was I was going down to the creek near my house, and I would go down there at the new moon and full moon, but unfortunately somebody moved in there, and now it's hard for anybody to go down there and visit because we don't know if we're disturbing them or whether they believe that's their private property or not. So anyway, we're making Himalayan sea salt baths, and right away I'm going to tell you what the ingredients are we're using today, because I'm not sure how long a video I can record for Facebook. So right away we're going to use 2 cups of Himalayan sea salt. Okay, now this is food grade, and if you can tell, I've got some pretty big, large size here. And if you hear the birds, that's because my parrot is on my shoulder. She's helping me today, and the other birds are out in the living room listening to soft music. So we have 2 cups of sea salt, and then we're going to start with 1 to 2 teaspoons of extra virgin coconut oil. Now, I don't care what kind you use. There's other kinds of coconut oil. You can use whatever you want. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about coconut oil. It can be used in soaps, scrubs, body and hand lotion, on wood, leather, and your hair. You can also use it on dry drums that in the winter where I live, it gets very dry, and you can put the coconut oil on your drum. So the other thing we're going to use is, you can use essential oil, but I prefer to use oil that is specifically scented for candles or soap. And I know this is safe for soap because it says right here, soap. And if it's safe for soap, it is safe for my body. And this is a clean scent, and it's also phthalate free, which is also healthier. And now I want to mention you can add Epsom salt to this if you would like to. It would you would just put probably about half of the amount of sea salt that you put in. You can put half the amount of Epsom salt. So again, at the end, I will repeat all the ingredients and also add that to Facebook. And I am going to just spray. Like I said, I love water. And since I have avian pets, I cannot really bird inside the house. I have to do it outside. So I'm just going to spray a little bit of sage mist here. Okay, it's my sage mist. And I'm going to mix everything up and come back. Thank you. I forgot to add that you also may want to add dried flowers. I'm going to add some lavender to mine. You can add dried herbs. This is dried rosemary. The lavender and herbs I have grown myself, so I know that they're safe. And I'm going to add all of that at the end. And the one other thing I want to tell you about that I will probably be adding, I'm mixing up over here as I talk. The other thing I might be adding is either crystal chips or little tumble crystals to what I put in a salt bath when I bathe. Thank you. So this is how it's looking right now, and I want to tell you, so I started out with a couple teaspoons of coconut oil, and I was stirring it up, and I didn't like how it felt, so I added more coconut oil. Okay, so you're going to be mixing it. You'll be able to tell. I'm sure you've had salt baths before. You might be able to tell what it should be feeling like. Now I put my gloves on because this oil here Can go everywhere. It can go on your fingers. It can go on the floor. And I'm just going to put a little half teaspoon of scent. Whoops, it's dripping. It's dripping it. Whoop, whoop. Whoa, let me put a little bit back in. Okay. Woo, that's powerful. Now I want you to know, since I have avian pets, the parrot has moved to the other room. And oh my goodness, she has come back. And she's going to have to leave the room because I'm mixing this up and she cannot be breathing it. I'll be right back. So the last thing you are going to add before you add your herbs or flowers is the scent. You want the scent to go out all over everything. Mix it up good. Oh, it smells so lovely. I am going to drop some rosemary in right now. Okay. Now, rosemary is safe on your skin. Now, while we're mentioning what will be safe on you and stuff, I like to take this opportunity to point out that when you are using this in the bathtub, oh, guess who's back? She's back. She's back again. She has to go out in the cage. Hold on. I apologize for that. Now, that when you're using this in the bathtub,